pleasant summer's day on Sodor. The weather was nice and sunny and the birds are singing. Finn and Holley were at the agency. Finn was checking the weather report from a satellite dish which can show the Earth's atmosphere.
Looks like we've got another fine day today. The sun is still shining and no clouds at all. Now that's what I call a summer.
Finn was about to pull away from the weather report to see Holley when...
Huh? What's this? Oh dear, this is bad. I thought the weather was going to be nice. What's wrong, Finn? Holley, come and look at this. Oh dear, this is serious. Let's go and warn everyone. Right.
Emily's stormy night. Later that morning, Emily had to take empty coal trucks to the mainland so they can be filled up with coal and taken back to Sodor. She had to stop at a signal, whilst Emily was waiting for her signal to change to green. Thomas was waiting too.
Hello, Emily.
Good morning, Thomas. And what a lovely morning it is. You're not working on your branch line today?
I've got a day off today, so I'm going on an adventure. What can you expect from an explorer like me?
Well, nothing, I suppose. You have fun then.
Wait, don't you want to come with me?
No thank you, Thomas. I'm going on my own adventure.
You are? When?
Now.
But collecting coal isn't an adventure.
Oh, really? And who says it isn't?
Everyone knows that adventures should be exciting.
Well, so is collecting coal from the mainland.
Well, you have fun. I'll see you later.
As Thomas steamed away, Finn and Holley came up.
Hello, you two. Lovely morning, isn't it?
Not for long, Emily.
What do you mean?
Well, Emily, the weather reporter has reported that there's a storm on the way.
Oh, so that's what's in the wind.
That's right. So you will need to finish your job as quickly as possible, so you can get shelter before the storm comes.
Don't worry, you two. I'll make sure I'll be back in time.
Emily's signal suddenly turned to green, and she puffed away.
Stay safe, Emily.
I will.
Later that day, Emily was on her way back from the mainland. She was having a wonderful time chuffing along all by herself on a beautiful summer's day. Or so she thought. Emily had to stop to take on more water.
Oh, this day sure is lovely. Shame Thomas would enjoy this.
Then Emily realized Thomas didn't know about the storm.
Thomas! I nearly forgot. I need to find him and tell him about the storm. Thomas!
Now this can be an adventure.
Thomas! Thomas, come on out! There is no time to play hide and seek. I need to tell you something. Ooh, it's getting cold. I'll have to go back.
Then Emily heard something behind the bushes.
What's that? It's a wolf!
Emily raced away as fast as her wheels could carry her, thinking she was being chased by the wolf.
Emily?
Of course, it wasn't the wolf at all. Soon, Emily came to the next junction, thinking she had escaped the wolf.
Oh, I think I've lost that wolf. Where am I? This doesn't look like Sodor.
Then, Emily noticed a station and an engine shed she had never seen before.
Maybe someone here can tell me how to get home.
Following Emily. It's harder than having an adventure of my own. Now where is she off to?
Emily then arrived on a small railway, and inside the shed, she saw 2 engines which she had never seen before.
Hello?
Alfred? Is that you, Alfred?
I'm sorry, but I'm not Alfred. My name's Emily.
No need to be sorry, Emily. Alfred isn't sorry he's not you.
I'm sorry, but I didn't get your names.
My name's Jacob. And I'm Sophie.
Wait a minute. Jacob and Sophie? The Jacob and Sophie who worked with Alfred on the railway he used to live on?
The very engines. How did he know?
Oh, wow, I can't believe it. I'm seeing you for the first time. I've heard stories all about you.
My, I never thought we'd be this popular. Well, you know what they say, Jacob. History explains everything in the past.
Meanwhile, Thomas was waiting impatiently for Emily.
What is Emily doing up there? If she doesn't get here by the time I get to 20, I'm going up. 1, 2, 3.
Jacob and Sophie told Emily all about their adventures on their old line with Alfred, and they soon became friends with Emily. Emily was having a good time with her new friends that she forgot about the storm until...
Just listen to that wind. My! It looks like there's a storm on the way.
Oh dear. Looks like I need to get going. Do you two know the way back to the island of Sodor?
I think if you're going that direction... No. I'm pretty sure it's better to go in that direction. No. But I think about it. It's better to go in that direction, isn't it?
Never mind. I'm sure I'll find the line that'll lead me back to Sodor. It was nice meeting you two.
Oh, and if you see Alfred, give him our love.
I will. Bye.
Thomas was almost up to 20.
18, 19, 19 and a half. Here she comes.
He puffed off to find a hiding place. He was going to play a trick on Emily.
Now then, which way shall I go? Ah! Thomas!
You sure do know how to have an adventure, Emily.
Wait a minute. You've been following me? The whole time?
And it was so exciting, Emily. You're almost good at being an explorer than I am.
Almost.
I'm only joking. You're better than me.
Really? Do you really think so?
Thomas and Emily's conversation were soon interrupted by a strong gust of wind.
That wind is cold.
Oh, yes. I've had enough exploring. How do we get home?
That's the river to the Vicarstown Bridge.
Is it?
That's right. Follow me.
Back at Tidmouth Sheds, the engines were about to take shelter before the storm comes.
Ooh, Looks like we've made it before the storm arrived.
Emily should have been back long ago. What's keeping her?
She's probably enjoying herself so much, she might have lost her track of time. I'm sure she'll be alright.
I hope so. This storm looks big.
Much bigger than the little green caterpillar here.
Hey!
He's only teasing, Percy.
Why do I always get called that?
Oh, but where's Thomas? He's not back from his day off.
Bust my buffers! Where could he be?
What's all this about Thomas and Emily?
Thomas and Emily haven't come back, Finn! They're missing!
Missing? Oh my! Where could they be? It's not like Emily to get lost. She's usually so reliable. I think it's time to form a search party.
Oh dear. I'll help with the search, Finn.
Thanks, Edward. James, Henry, you two can come as well. I'll fetch Dudley from the agency and get him to help. Thanks, Holley.
They were last seen at the junction before the Vickerstown Bridge. We'll search there, and then work outwards through the meadows. We'll find them, don't worry.
Yes, we will. Percy, you stay here.
What? But...
In case they come back. Besides, someone needs to be here when they come.
If it makes you feel any better, Percy, I'll stay here with you.
Ugh, thanks, Toby.
Right, let's get started.
Nobody knew where Thomas and Emily were, including Thomas and Emily.
Come on, Emily, we need to get home.
Thomas, you don't know where we're going, do you?
Well, not exactly. I guess this chap wasn't at the Vickerstown Bridge after all.
Great, now we're lost.
We are not lost, we are just...
Uh-oh. Thomas?
Yes, Emily?
I forgot to tell you that a storm is on its way.
What? You forgot to tell me?
Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on how we can get back to Sodor.
Then, Thomas and Emily stopped at an old tunnel. It was overgrown and very mossy.
Say, Thomas, what do you think is down there?
Whatever it isn't Sodor.
But maybe whoever's at the end of that tunnel might know where Sodor is. Much better being on the mainland, far away from home.
But what if they don't know where Sodor is?
What kind of an explorer are you, Thomas the Tank Engine?
I think I'll stay here. It's quite dark in there. On second thoughts, I'll come with you.
Inside the tunnel, it was dark and very quiet.
Hello? 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 Anyone at home?
No one's here. Let's go.
Maybe no one can hear us.
So Emily blew her whistle and she called again.
Hello? One more time. Hello?
Hello?
But there was still no reply.
Someone must have heard that, surely.
Then Emily heard something from further down the tunnel.
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Come on.
But Emily, you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm not, Thomas. Come on, it's further down the line.
Who would run a railway that goes through this crazy tunnel?
As Emily and Thomas went deeper into the tunnel, it became darker still.
What's this? It's a door. Be careful, Thomas.
Sorry, Emily. Where do you think everybody is?
They must be doing work or something.
Emily, aren't you forgetting something?
What?
Knock, Knock.
Emily's driver knocked the door, but there was no reply.
No one's in. Let's go.
Oh, Thomas, honestly.
Crew opened the door and the engines puffed out of the tunnel. Emily saw that in front of them was another engine shed, and the picture on the wall looked very familiar.
That must be Sophie and Jacob. And I think I recognize the shed from the picture they showed me.
What picture?
This must be Alfred's new shed.
Who's Alfred?
You know, the stories that Edward told us about?
You mean
Yes.
cinders and ashes? Hey, what's your driver doing?
I want him to leave a note.
Saying what?
That Jacob and Sophie send their love.
Emily's driver finally wrote the note and then stuck it on the shed.
Let's go home now.
I don't like this place.
With so many tracks and how dark the tunnels are, Thomas and Emily had no idea which way they had come. Alarmed, Emily ran through the mazes of tracks and tunnels.
Emily, wait for me! Emily? Emily? Which way did he go?
The passage opened into a rundown line covered in brambles and weeds, and was sheltered under some tall trees near an old shed. Emily came to a stop.
Oh, I'm so glad to be out of there. Thomas? Where are we?
Far away from Emily, Thomas made out of the tunnels, two which were brambly and spiky.
Phew, I'm never going in those tunnels again. Emily? Where are you?
Thomas? Thomas? Oh no.
It was getting darker and darker, and soon everything disappeared into the night. A fierce storm was brewing, and Emily was lost and alone. So was Thomas.
Oh. If only I hadn't tried to trick Emily before. Then we won't be lost. Emily! Where are you?
Emily was still where she was. Her fire had gone out now, so she was feeling very cold. Big drops of rain began to fall and splash through the leaves around her. Emily tried not to cry.
If this is what it's like to an explorer, I don't like it. What's that? What's that?
Then Emily saw a frightening figure.
Oh no, it's the wolf. It found Thomas and now it's coming to get me.
Emily?
Thomas, I'm so happy to see you.
What's up?
I thought you were a wolf.
A wolf? We don't get wolves on Sodor, remember?
You're right. I don't know what I was. Ah!
What is it?
Look!
It is the wolf!
And it's coming this way! Does the wolf have 3 eyes?
Not 3. 4. It's 2 wolves. Cinders and ashes. What are we going to do?
Shh! Don't move!
As Emily watched, her panic mounting, the 4 lights became 5, then 6, and then 8. Emily then saw 6 strange figures behind them. They were shapeless and foggy, and seemed to have no heads at all. The figures came closer and closer, and Emily realized that they were going to pass right by their sighting.
Thomas? They're not wolves.
What is it then? Monsters!
It's Edward!
Huh?
As the figures came to a stop, Emily recognized them. Edward, Henry, James, Dudley, Finn, and Holley!
There you are, Emily. Thank goodness you're safe.
Ben and Holley told us that you've gone to the mainland.
And it was so dark and stormy, we almost given up hope of finding you. Hang on, where's Thomas? Here I am.
Thank goodness. Now let's get you two home and safe and sound.
Soon, all the engines were back at Tidmouth's sheds, all snug and warm out of the rain, and when Percy heard about their adventure, he wished he would have had a chance to see Emily's new friends. Can't we go and see them when we finished work tomorrow?
Good point, Percy. And then we could help Sophie and Jacob meet up with Alfred again.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Oh, and we must take Edward too. They'll need to know the very engine who has told us their Stormy.
Yes, well, you will all need an explorer too. And the one who knows the way home.
Ha ha, very funny.
And Thomas? Oh, let's promise we'll never go out on our own again.
I'm with you on that.
And soon, all the engines were sound